Guys, today I'm going to talk about about my interview with my mentor. Um, I reflected some main points with about with the conversation with my mentor. So the first point is that um, what are the different roles of a teacher in ECCE? Firstly, the teacher must be a guide for children in encouraging their learning and development. Secondly, the teacher must observe children to understand and analyze before planning for their needs. The teacher must support the parents as well as children to work together. Reflecting on each supports the teacher make improvements and create a better environment for learning. Second point is that how important is it for the teacher to form partnerships in ECCE? I think it's very vital that the teacher form partnerships with parents and community. A child spends a majority of their time with parents while they are involved outside the classroom and witnesses the community. I think reinforcing culture can help children build identity and connect with the world around them. The next point is that how does a teacher demonstrate leadership in ECCE? The teacher does this by providing active feedback, becoming a role model, encouraging the staff with motivational words. Secondly, the teacher has to be punctual, energetic, happy, and professional before the teacher can ask others for the same. The teacher remains steady on the final goal, which is to support the learning of children and takes actions that circle back to supporting learning. The next point is that what administration roles does the teacher do and how are they effective? This is effective because this helps the teacher assess the growth of children, helps in realizing the interests of the child and areas of support. The teacher must do this due to regulation too. These supports the teachers that the children move into the following years and also helps the parents realize the interests and skills of children. This also supports the growth of children, hence the weekly plans are important and effective. The next point is the three most important skills or traits a teacher must have in ECCE. Firstly, the job of a teacher is in challenging and requires a teacher to be motivated to support the children. The teacher needs to know that learning does not stop and continues to develop professional through courses, certificates, and learning from others through reading and talking. The job of a teacher presents different challenges and requires on-the-go thinking, requires problem solving and being calm. So my personal reflections from this conversation was that the mentor spoke about an ongoing learning a few times, and I reflected upon it. How I could pursue this. I reflected on the quote used by the mentor, preaching the teaching, and thought how I could set an example for my co-workers and children. I never reflected on the importance of being a critical thinker. The critical thinking, I think, is very important because you need to think according to the children's interests and what they like, and you can plan accordingly, and you need to and you have to plan on the feet, and you have to have to be very fast paced, um, which will support their learning and development. I think you'll be very ethical, sound, and responsible too. How will I formulate my vision? The conversation helped me realize the importance of reading books. I think reading books is very important. Because it will improve the learning as a teacher and I think if you learn more you'll be able to deliver more knowledge to the children as well. The conversation helped me visualize the importance of physical classroom environment. I think the physical classroom environment is a very important thing for the children's development. uh, I think it has to be done according to the children's interests. I realized the importance of a teacher as an administrator, as I had not paid attention to the importance of roles such as portfolio building or injury forms. Now I realize that I need to learn to be more organized and visualize a system where children's work is stored and important documents are kept safe in and it'll be easy and effective when it's needed. And that's all for me today. Thank you so much, guys.